Hello, always Dizzy here. Going to start with puzzle streak of 41 before I play any games. We'll start at the 1 minute mark. Hello, crazy run. Oh, I forgot. I was going to check. To see if I could change that thing on YouTube, the names, but I forgot. And I'll probably forget next time as well. Yeah, I don't know why YouTube made that change. No, don't spoil anything. Okay, so here we go. 1 minute mark. We are black. I don't see the full sequence. I see this and I didn't see beyond that after rook f2. I guess I'm just taking. Okay, fork. Ooh, yeah. Mate in 2. And we are white. Actually, hang on. This is tricky. So we have check. I don't really understand this one. Rook e8, king d7. I guess I'm just taking the rook. I don't know. I don't see how it could be anything else, though. I don't like that one. So if I put on the engine, yeah, then yeah, I guess he can't avoid. Wait, okay, but if we have queen c8, but I don't know, for an 1100 puzzle, I don't like it so much. Next up, we are white. You found a free venue. No, I don't hate the puzzle. I don't love it for 1100 because it ends too early and like actual 1100 rated players are not spotting the continuation or they're not looking for it. Well, my vision was not good today. Am I good to just take the rook here? I'm not liking these puzzles so far. And then there's queen c1, so maybe king e2. I just don't like the check, but I guess I could take it here. Yeah, that's getting a little nasty because then he has queen a7. I don't like these puzzles. I don't like these. Hello, not that Ryan. Yeah, I streamed a couple days ago. You just missed it. We are black. I'm trying to read chat and do puzzles at the same time, which is always a challenge. We are black. We are tired. We have vision issues. Does this win the bishop? I think I can check here. It wins the queen and then boomerang back. Right? Boomerang back, and then we're up a pawn, a couple pawns here. 9, we are white. Should be a mate in 2 here. We are black. King b7 should win the rook. We are black. Hardest part is recognizing what color we are. Rook a8 should win the queen. We're white. Mate in 2. We're mate in 1. Oh God, why is my vision so bad today? I don't like that. It's always something with me. Okay, so can I go here? I'm threatening to take the knight and then mate. Then take the queen. Fork. Does he have anything here? Shouldn't. $16. I think rook c3, king e4, rook e2 is mate. 17. Checkerino. 18. Check. Check. No continuation there. Oh, it's just a mate in 2. 19. Yeah, I don't know. I woke up today. Was it today or yesterday? It was today. I woke up and my vision was, I don't know, my vision's okay, but it's like, I can't really explain it. It's like, it's not really blurry, but maybe I'm just fatigued. Too much screen time. Okay, so where were we? Okay, can I push? Because he doesn't have per pet. I can just go to e8. And then if he gives me a check here, I have bishop f8. So I think I can do that. Yeah, just go here. That ended too soon. You have to see the whole idea. We have a fork on e4. I don't see what would be wrong with this. So that's just a dumb puzzle. I think I'm just forking and taking the bishop, and I'm up a lot of pawns here, up 2 pawns. He has no good discoveries. We are black. Can I go d2 here? d2 check. 23. We are white. Can I just push b7? And then rook c8. 24. We are black. Check. 25. We are black. I could technically take, and then I end up with a fork at the end. Beautiful. Okay. Check, mate in 2. I'm flying. I'm like Peter Pan here. Take and then take the queen. I don't know about that. We're down the exchange, but we're supporting this. Good luck in your tournament. Larson. I thought you quit chess. Hello, Vivek. Vivico. At 28, we are black. Check. Check, we win the queen, but then our queen's under attack, so I got to be careful here. Bing. Maybe I go bang. Yeah, there's just mate. What am I talking about? Yeah, so check, and it's just mate. Actually, I could do it with a queen, but I prefer this way. 29. We are white. I want to get to c4. I don't want to go h5 because his king can progress. So king d2. Yeah, king d2, king e5, king c3, king d5. King b4. If he goes here, then I have the opposition. I can go king c4. If he goes back, then I'm winning this pawn. Yeah, we go king b4 here. If a6, a4. Yeah, so that should be good. 30. I think I just go to e8. Looks like a plan. He's got a bad bishop. He can never move the king away. That's a strategical win there. How do we take? I might have to take with the bishop. If I take with the king and he gives me a check, I might not be able to. Yeah, this one's tricky, this move. This one's very tricky. I think I have to take it with the bishop. Otherwise, he goes bishop d1 and he puts it on g4. And then I don't know how I progress from there if I take it with a king. Although, maybe I could still go here though. They should be. I'm going to minimize chat. Too distracted. Because you would think this is winning too, right? Check. We come back. All right, bishop g4. And then I go bishop h5. And then king g3 takes. That's the problem. So that's why I think we have to take with the bishop first. And then if he can't control this. It just makes sense. Yeah, that one is deceivingly difficult. There's bishop c7. Actually, I think we can win the exchange here with c4, and then we have bishop e5. I'm just seeing everything. Yeah, c4, right? And then he has to go back or take and then do that, and then we go check, and then we go this. So I'm just seeing everything. 32. I think I can just take on h5, mate in 2 here. 33. Check. So e6, if for some reason he goes to e7, check. and then mate. Wait, sorry. So bing, bang, check. Yeah, and then it's not quite mate. Queen f7, king g5. But then I can just, assuming he can't. Actually, then I could trade queens even. Could I do that? Check. Actually, it's not so simple. He has knight f7 there. But let's just say I push. Okay, that's still a little tricky. But I think it's e6. We can rule out king f7 because I just win the queen. So he has to go to e7. I go queen d7. Oh yeah, then I can just do the same thing. Okay. Yeah, it forces this. Okay, 34. Check is a fork, so he has to take, and then I go queen g6. I might want to go knight f6 because then. Oh no. I thought I could take this way, but I can't. He's got a rook. Okay, so check. H takes is forced because I'm going to take here, right? So knight g5, hg, queen g6. If king h8, then it's going to be mate, and if king here, it's mate. So yeah, this works. Oh yeah, no. Yes, I did overlook something, but okay, and then mate. Oh, it's not mate. We win the queen. Okay, 35. Chat still minimized. His queen is not going to. Oh, his queen might be trapped here. Knight e3. I think it's trapped. I'm seeing it all tonight. $36. Bishop e5 threatens mate, or bishop d4 rather. How does he stop mate? Bishop e1. That's going to be mate. I don't know. It looks good. Bishop d4 looks pretty good to me. Yeah, we take 37. I'm doing well tonight. There's a fork right here. Queen g4. Just take and then queen g4. Yeah, I'm spending most of the time just verifying these. We need a mate. Check. Of king f6. Okay, so how about check here? And then I think he has to go to e4. Okay, well, let's look at g4 first. So king g4. Queen f3 is mate. So queen f7, he has to go to e4. And then queen f3 is mate. So it's a mate in 2. Just verifying here. Okay, 39. Oh, I thought there was a fork. Check. Check. Mate. Easy. 40. Last one. Do the free queen here. Double fork. Knight f6 twice. I'm just seeing it all. Now, why do we start with one versus the other? I will say that we are down some materials, so I have to be careful here. In fact, yeah, so I'm curious, why does one knight matter over the other? It shouldn't matter if this is the solution. So maybe we don't have to give up a knight. I might have knight g5 instead. Because if I do go this route, bing bang boom bang boom bang, he's got essentially 2 bishops for my rook and 2 rooks for my queen. So it might be knight g5, threatening mate, right? And then if he stops mate, then I can get this, but I keep a knight. I keep one of my knights. So I think it might be knight g5 here. There's f5, but I think en passant nullifies that. Hang on, I still got to be pretty careful here. Yeah, because the only way he stops it is g6, upon which I have the fork. I keep a knight. Or f5, I have en passant. But then my knight's under attack after that. And then he's got king f7. So knight g5. Oh, no, he doesn't. He doesn't. Yeah. But he's got king f8. If rook takes, queen h7, king f8. Check here. Oh, yeah, that gets really tough. And so knight g5, f5. Yeah, en passant. Rook f6. Queen h8. King f8. I'll probably just take the other rook there. Yeah, there's check here as well. I don't know what I prefer. Maybe the check, and then I take here. It's pretty crazy, but that should be winning. I'm going to go knight g5. It was okay. That hurts. I got to tell you, that hurts. That hurts really bad. That hurts really bad. I was flying through that. It was like one of my best ever. I was flying through them. I was seeing everything. What was... I mean, it was just... Oh, I missed... There was actually mate. Ah. So what was wrong with knight g5? Is that just... Oh, d3. There's also rook b2. There's a million moves here. Okay, that definitely hurts. I got to start over. I was really flying through them too. I was seeing everything except the one that mattered the most. Oh well. That's the way the cookie crumbles. Just have to start over and punish ourselves for being bad. No worries. I'll get there again. Okay. This is not good. This is not good, guys. Move the piece. I do have chat open now. I burned all my focus on that first session. That first attempt. I can't believe I got that one wrong. Why didn't I triple verify? I was on 40. Why didn't I verify? We are black. Oh, I've got another rook. Hello, Mononoko. Glad somebody watched my video. We are white. We are white. Man, the chat is really scrolling, eh? Guess I can take this way. And we are white. Check. Yeah, check. Okay, and then bishop c4 should be good. And here, just take the rook. Okay. We are black. See, the thing is, I don't have f5. I don't have. How did I screw up, guys, on 40? I guess I don't even need f5. What am I smoking? I don't even need f5. Check. So what's the point of this? Bing bang check. Like, what's the point? Oh, the rook. Then I can take here, and then the knight is hanging. Yeah, we take the rook, and then the queen's overloaded here. Watch your language. You're too young to swear. Too young to swear. I didn't see the rook. I thought it was a pawn. Okay, I gotta minimize chat. I'm serious. I gotta get serious here. I'm just gonna. Sorry, I have to minimize chat. Apologies. I gotta get this done. It started off so well. I didn't actually fully calculate that one, but it looked good. here. Because I'm looking at rook a7, rook a7. Sorry, rook a7, ba rather, and then rook a5. I can give a check and then play c7, but that's like check, king d8, c7. Is that good enough? I'll look at this one with the engine after. I don't see what else there's going to be though. Yeah, I'm going to look at this one with the engine. So here, and I think we're just going c6. Yeah, there's multiple wins. Actually, the simplest is to give a check. I was thinking c6, which is winning as well, but simplest is to give a check. I should have seen that. Okay, moving on. Chat is minimized. I'm going to keep chat minimized the whole time. This creates a windmill, but I think it's actually a mate in 2. Or I could do it. This is also a mate in 2. 10. Mate in 1. Take. There is a fork. There is a fork. But I'll have 2 rooks. There's a check. He's got queen g8 here. Oh, yeah, check. Don't think that's it. You know, maybe, yeah, if he takes queen f7, take check, and then I can take here. I'll be up the exchange. He's got a lot of pawns, though. Yeah, I think I can do that. 13. Just take here. It's a discovery. It's got to be good. 14. 15. $16, $17. We have a check. Just mate in 2. It's not quite mate in 2. Okay, he can run. But can he hide? Check. No, he can't. Yeah, we just do that immediately, I think. 18. 19. Take. 20. Take. 21. Take. I'll be up. I'll be down the exchange if I do this. So maybe I should go knight d3. $22. Check and then a2. being. So if he goes king d1, a2, yeah, and then here we just push 23. I have f7, so I need to take with the rook so that I have f7. 24. Check, mate in 2. 25. Check. Check, check. 26. I can go check and then knight g5. Well, only if he takes. But if he doesn't take, I've got queen h5. So just yeah, I'm not calculating this the full way. Maybe I should. But yeah, queen h5. I just have knight g5, and it just needs to work out. It just needs to. 27. Check wins the rook. 28. Oh, checkmate. 29. C2. And has to be f8 so he doesn't sack the bishop. 30. So I take on a6, and then I'm taking on c4. Okay, if rook d8, I take with the queen. Or maybe I even just take the knight. No, because my bishop's under attack. No, it's not. Yeah, I just take here and then take the knight. Oh, there is rook d4. No, I can just take it. Yeah, 31. Might have enough to win here. So let's say we take on e3. If he runs, check, and check, and I don't know. I don't know. But it seems better than knight f4. I think it's knight e3. Because if I go knight f4, there's king g3. Although king g3, I might be able to take and then take it. It's check and then mate. So maybe there's some merit to this. Knight f4, because he has to go king g3. Otherwise, I'm mating on g2. So knight f4 is actually pretty interesting. Knight f4. I think he's forced to play king g3. Forced. So king g3. I think it is knight f4. Then queen g2. If he goes to h4 for some reason, it's mate on g5. So he has to take on f5, and then it's mate in 2. Check. Check. So it is going to be knight f4. No! No! What did I miss? Oh my God. Wow. I got to start over. This is a nightmare. Okay, I'm going to minimize chat again. My Lord. My Lord. How did that happen? This ain't good. Oh, this is scary. What am I supposed to do here? Knight f5, I don't know. Knight f5, maybe I have rook g5. Oh, he goes here. I was just going to take the knight. I think I can take the rook and then queen g3. Still not so simple. I don't see it, but this is the only thing that makes any sense. I get the knight back, I guess, and then we're up a piece. 7 of 9. Check. This one's tricky. Knight g6, king h5, queen h3, king g5. I don't see it. I'm not seeing it. I mean, it's got to be Queen H3, King G5. I'm not seeing it. I'm not seeing it. And this doesn't do anything, I don't think. Or maybe it does. Maybe I can go check here. Okay, that's... Actually, wait. What if I go... Yeah, if I go check here, then you go King H5. And check King G5. My knight's in a different time zone. I don't see this. I'll look it up in the engine after. If I have to. Actually, if it goes back here, I have this check. And then I could go H6. It's a range of 1500. I'm probably overthinking it. Oh my god, I just have Queen H4. Oh my god, I don't know why I didn't see that. So he's got 2 minors for the rook. So am I just taking and then taking? I'll be up the exchange. Should have some breakthrough here. Oh no, just my king is better. He's going to be a little bit slow. Just feels like it. I think I just go gobble. Or wait, do I have a breakthrough here? No, I don't. I have to get here. 23. Check wins the knight. It's not check. 91. Oh wait, that I can't do that. So maybe we go here. Four. This is interesting. Queen takes, I have check here, and then I can win the queen. Very interesting. If he takes with the king, then I have, maybe I don't have anything if he takes with the king. Well, I have check. Yeah, and then I have check, and then I have check, and then I'll have a discovery. I think it's rook g2. We're white. Just take on h5. (26). Oh, take. (27). Well, we have to take. And we push. 28. Check forces king f1. And then mate. (29). We might have time for this. But let's look at something more forcing. Check. And then mate. 30. Promote. Here. Here. 31. Black. Take. And then here. 32. Take on e2. Rook takes e2. Take the knight. I'm up a pawn. But I mean, we have to take the queen, though. He also has knight f3. No, he doesn't. I don't see how we're not taking on e2. Doesn't make sense that we don't take there. And then I'm just taking the knight. Weird puzzle. Don't like it. It was stupid. I have rook h7. And then, yeah, it's just rook h7. I do wonder about queen there, but no, we're going to grab this. 34. Check. And then bishop a3. Can I do that? h5. Yeah, it's scary, but I think it's a thing that works. I don't think there's not going to be anything else. And I think we're taking with the queen so that I can go to f7. I want to look at this one with the engine after though, because it's still tricky. So yeah, if he repeats, I guess, yeah, we still have time to bring in the bishop further. Okay. Next one, we are white. Let's look at check. If rook G here, then check, and I'm taking with tempo, I think. Bing, bang, bing. Actually, that's just mate. What am I talking about? That's just mate. So he has to go to F8. And then check. Okay, so king F8. Check. King E7, and then it's mate here. Okay. Kill box in the middle. 36. Okay, let's say we take the pawn. His king can't go in front. That's just not going to work for him. He's got to try to push. So king G5. I don't know. I'm taking though. And then it might be king F3 here. But then what? Then I might have E4, possibly. Possibly. My concern is that his pawns are pretty damn advanced. If I go king E5, king G3, king F6, king F3, you know, that's not looking so good for me. I think it's got to be king F3, king F5. Wait, maybe I just queen. Maybe I queen this way. King D5. Because then if he goes after my G-pawn, I'm just 5 moves away from queening. But that's not the end of the story, because if he gets fast enough, he's going to have a draw. So king D5, king G4, E4, king G3, E5, takes E6, H3, E7. That's a draw. Except he has an extra pawn, which makes it different. If it was just the one pawn, that's a draw. But he has the extra pawn, meaning he doesn't have stalemate. So I think that would be a win, which is unbelievable. If he didn't have this extra pawn, it's a draw. But I think the extra pawn prevents stalemate. But I'm not 100% sure about that. There's, king E5 is also interesting. Wonder if he could go here. This is really interesting. Yeah, king E5, H3 takes, king H4. No, that has to be winning. Yeah, so king G4, king F6, and then G3. This actually looks kind of good. King G4, king F6, king G3. And then I go king here. King G5. Takes. No, then he's got this. He has king F3. It's really tricky. Yeah, king E5, king G4, king F6, king G3. Yeah, king. Yeah, just yeah, king g5, king f2. Yeah, king f4. You got king f3. So that doesn't work. So it might be king d5, but the extra pawn I think might be winning because he doesn't have stalemate. Otherwise, it's king f3, king f5, and e4. King e5, king f3. Maybe it's this. King f3, king f5, e4. What if he just goes here? King f6, bing, bing, bang, bang. Right? Eventually we do this type of thing. I can get him here. I think it might be king f3. The king d5, the extra pawn still might be a draw. So king f3, king f5, e4, king e5, king e3, king f6, or let's just say king e6. Yeah, king e6, king f4, king f6, e5, king e6. I could keep pushing. Or maybe even here I can abandon it with king g6. Oh, no, king g6, there's h3. And I have to take, and then it's a rook pawn, and its king is close enough to draw. So this is extremely complex. Very, very complex ending. Yeah, king f3. I don't think it might be king d5 because king f3, king f4, and he always has h3 later, forcing me to take. So bing, bang, boom, bang, boom, bang, king e6, king f4, king f6, e6, king f6. I could keep doing this, right? Like king e6, bing, bang, boom, king f5, king f7, e6, king f7. I can keep doing that. But the second I go king g5, unless he ends up in Zugzwang, maybe I can get a stalemate there. If I do that again, king f3, king f5, e4, king e5, king e3, king e6, king f3, king f6, e5, king e6, I think, king e4, king e7, king f5, king f7, e6, king e7, king e6, king e8, king f7. Yeah, eventually I get him into this king f8, e7, king e8 here, and then he has to go h3. But even that might be a draw because h3 I have to take. Then he goes h4. Then I have to give up this pawn, and it's a rook pawn. He's going to have a draw there. So I think it's actually, after all that, I think it's king d5. If I get it wrong, I'll learn something. Going to open up chat. It's wrong. Okay, this is tricky. So this is just a draw. Hey, even with the extra. I'm just going to read chat now. No, but this ain't simple. So this was, yeah. See, I wasn't sure about this. With the extra pawn. Because, you know, we get, let's just say this happens, blah, 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 blah. Oh, wait, no, now it's a win. Sorry. So he's got to go, yeah, king g2. But I don't have time to not give checks. So the extra pawn doesn't help. I think it helps if it was a bishop pawn. That's what I was thinking of. If it's a bishop pawn, then I think the extra pawn might be in my favor because I gain a move every couple moves. So how was this winning? King f3, So I was going to do this, right? Well, here. Oh, wow. This is the point. This is so hard. So at this point, we abandon it. Only at this point on the 5th rank. I'm still, this is so hard. So if H3 now, we can cut him off from, we can just cut him off there in time. Oh man, this was so hard. You have to time it perfectly. Wow. This is so hard. Wow, this is so difficult. That's just one line to consider. Right here. You can even take H4. Oh yeah, sorry, because this is the oh yeah, sorry, no. I was thinking H3. Yeah. So this is, I thought black had this resource of H3, and very nearly black does, but yeah, if they grab this pawn, wait a second. Yeah, we just barely get there in time by one move. Wow, that Okay, guys, sorry, I got to start over. I know it sucks. I'm going to minimize chat. That was a tough puzzle. It was a good puzzle, but tough. I very nearly got it. Hang on, what is this? Check? Whoops. Losing my focus here. Check. Take check. I win the rook at the end. Oh, it's no. I think I win the rook at the end here. I can't believe I have to keep doing these puzzles. I've gotten so close. Wait. Oh, wow. It's here and then here. That's crazy. Take and then check? No. Check. And then check. What is this? Yeah, it should be F2, right? And then check. And then I have this covered twice. White. I can just go check here and then my king is better. I get more than just the piece. More than meets the eye. I don't see the finish, but it's the only move that makes sense. Still don't see it. What the hell? What are we doing here? I mean, there's only one check, so I'm going to give the check. I don't see the continuation though. I'll look at it with the engine after. If I don't see it here, I guess I'm just taking the knight, and I'm happy with the extra pawns. I don't like that one. Next up, I wanted to play some games today. Puzzles weren't letting me have it. Check. If the queen takes, I have check and go here. I don't know. It should be good enough. I was thinking this should be good enough. It's made actually. Can this be stopped? Kind of. Knight f4. But it's one of those things where I don't see how we have anything better. Check. If he blocks, I have fork. So it takes, check. And then I still have the fork. $19. Take on d5 or take here first? If I take here, I'm threatening. I have two threats, g5 and a8. I think it's queen d5. Rook d8. I might have rook d8. Guess I can just take an e6. I'll be up. I think I should take on d6. Actually, I could take this way too. Does it matter? It takes. No, that's just equal. Yeah, I have to go queen e6 here. 21. I can take that. Right? Push. I don't know if I can. Okay, so. Because if I go rook e7, he queens. Maybe my pawns are better in that endgame. Takes e2, rook f e7. He queens on e8. Rook e1, rook e1. That's still, no, I don't know about that. I have to be missing something really obvious here. I can take on h7 though. So I can do this first, check, and then king g8. Well, wait, hang on, sorry, like bing bang. Check, king g8. Then maybe I could go for that. Then I go rook e7. Queen takes. Yeah, that's still kind of iffy though, but then maybe rook a5. I don't know. I might get this one wrong. I'll look at it with the engine after. I think we're going rook g. We're going to get the h7 pawn. There's no reason not to go for this that I can see. Yeah, it ends too soon. I'm going to open up chat on this one. Yeah, so you can just go rook g e7. There's also this. And then, wow, rook h8 as well works. Yeah, that works too. There's multiple ways to win. My way worked too. Go to minimize chat. I'm giving that a downvote for 1500. I think I can go check, take, queen h7. $23. We are black. So let's start with check. If he avoids it, I'm going to take here with check. So he has to go king f1 and then takes check. I can block with the knight or something. I don't know. It should be good, right? Somehow it should be good. And then I'm just taking. $24. I'm so sick of puzzles, man. Check. There's f4 though. I don't understand this. We're down 2 pieces. Ugh. I don't understand it. How long have I been doing puzzles? Like an hour and a half? I just want to play a game. Is that too much to ask? Apparently, it is. It's too much to ask. I have no idea what's going on here. We're down 2 pieces. 2 of them. I have knight f3 at the end, but I mean, I'm down 2 pieces. f4, I can take here, right? But we're down 2 pieces. Okay, it's taking here, and then I think it's on g5. Rook takes, I can go. But we're barely up. We're barely up here. Yeah, I don't know. I don't know. We're barely up there. King D3 looks good. Here, King D4. If he goes here, then I can give a check. Or I guess I can't. This is kind of tricky. Maybe I can go here first. Well, there's a rook here. What's up with that? There's a rook. And now, how do we defend? 2 ways to do it. 3 ways, potentially. You can even go here. How do we do this? I hate this type of puzzle. King D6, here's this check here. Oh, I hate this type of puzzle. It's a passion. What can I rule out? What can I rule out here? Then he's got a perpet. So I can rule out this, King D6, King E6. That's ruled out. If I go here, again, he's got check. And I don't think I'm doing anything there. Possibly I am. But I'm ruling out King E6. King D6 is looking reasonable. The most reasonable. The most reasonable move. Check. Yeah, I think I'm going here. I don't like this because of check, and then he can just repeat. King E8. I'm not fully sure why I don't like it, but I think after King E5 and King F7, he can do that again. So I think we have to go here. I hated that puzzle. I think I can take and then Queen C7. $28. Check. So right now, we have no queen. We have a knight for a queen. I can get 2 pieces here, but I have a piece under attack. Actually, his queen is under attack. So I take and then take the queen. Just take the queen here. He'll get a knight back, but I mean that is a big consideration. I'm a bit confused about this one because it's going to be equal material at the end. But I'm taking that queen. Yeah, I'm going to look at this one. What's the engine? Oh wait, no, we will end up a piece. I didn't realize. Okay. We are black. So check if King E1. Check picks up the rook. Same thing if he goes to F1. Or does it? Yeah, it picks up the other rook. And if he blocks with the rook, then I think I have Queen F1, which picks up his rook. So these all pick up the rook. So I'm playing it. And we trade queens here. We're up the exchange. Should be happy. 29, no, 30. I'm sorry for taking forever in the puzzles. I don't even know how long I've been doing it yet. Chat is still minimized. So I need some geometry on the knight. That might be it. Check. Yeah, that should be it. I don't think there's more to it than that. 31. Check. Nope. We need a double check here. And that's the way to do it. We win the queen. We win the queen here. Because he has to take. Or he gets mated. Right? And then queen g7 wins the queen. Actually, that's mate. It's just mate in 2. Check. Mate in 2. 33. Check. No, can I go here? I think I have d6. d6. And then take, and then it's like the Jeremy Silman. The only thing I don't like is his king is very close. Takes. You know, let's say he goes king e8. Yeah, that's the only thing I don't like. Wait, no, if he goes there, I have queen h8, mate. 34. I can take. My king is too damn good. Yeah, king's too damn good. Then again, I could go here first. Although I don't even know if that's good. I mean, this is pretty good. Except he's got the opposition there. So I have to go check and then check. And then we take, I think. Yeah. Okay, 35. Rook a7. $36. I can just take here on e5 or e4. Oh, I didn't see that. His knight's hanging. It doesn't. I'm up. Yeah, I could take and then take the knight. I'll be up a pawn. But then he can take on c7. No, he can't. Yeah, so I could win a pawn here. I don't know if I'm getting better than a pawn. I don't like this one. I don't like it. That seems very Josh. Bishop a3. Should be good. Bishop b3. I think I can just take 38. Might be f3. Because this would be a nice square for my bishop. So let's just say f3, rook e6, check. Here, and then it's already mate. Right? And if he goes to b8, then I have a7. And then it's mate. I think it's f3. $39. We have a check on b7. This is almost works. No, so rook b7. King h6, check is winning a piece. If king f6, I think I might have check, rook f5, and then mate. So he can't go there. So he's got to go to the back rank. If king g8, then queen g6. If king f8, then check again. That one is scary because he might be able to take, and then queen h2. No, I think it's this, and then check, and then mate. Yeah, so check, takes, and this is scary. Rook h2. It is scary. Check, but no, I should be fine. Last one. I've already been at 40 today. Just mate in one. No, it's not a mate in one. So let's start with here. Check. Then I have check, and it's mate. So he has to go king f8, and then it's mate. And I'm done. I'm released. I'm going to get one wrong on purpose now. Stuck with it, man. Perseverance. The hard work I put in. That only took an hour and 34 minutes, 33 minutes, 34 minutes. It sucked. On the first attempt, with 22 minutes in, I screwed up on level 40, but I'll stick with it, man. I just did about 100 puzzles there. Oh, okay, time for a game. That was brutal. Oh, that was brutal. I'm burned out now. Okay. G4. This is a Grob, right? Yeah, Grob is very, very tricky. Very tricky. You never see it, and then you forget. Okay, well, okay, he didn't play the main Grob. So this shouldn't be too bad. I don't know if h4 is his plan. Okay, I'll bite. I mean, he's prepped for this, but I don't know. We need to play it. So h4, I don't know what I'm doing. Okay, he's still playing at Grobby, in Grobby manner. I believe you allow queen b7 in these lines. I can't remember if I want to play c6, so. I guess he just wants to stop knight f6. That was the idea there. So he does have a method to the madness. I think I might go, I'm going to go bishop e6 here. Because I remember that like c3, queen b3, you let them take on b7. You sack that pawn. You go like knight d7. You give them that pawn. But I'm not used to g5. I mean, I hardly ever see the Grob. He's wondering why I played this, because it is unusual. Most of his opponents probably play c6 here. I might take... I could take on g5, but then he has knight f3. But he's going to have knight f3 regardless. Oh, no. I can do this. I think. because I'm hitting G2. So you might take and then... Oh, blah, 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 blah. Holy smokes. I told you the Grob is is dangerous, but that just hung a queen. That just hung a queen. Well, that didn't go great. Burned all my energy on the puzzles. Let me open up the dishwasher because it's going to keep beeping. It just started beeping. Oh, I didn't start the game and then it gave me a warning. I actually totally forgot about that. Didn't mean to do that. Okay. Did he pre-move D5? I don't think he did. Oh man, I'm tired. Tired from all those puzzles that burned me out. Do I want B3 right away? I don't know if I should allow 94. I don't know if C4 is a problem. D3 or knight C3? Let's go here. Queen C2, then D3 maybe. Oh, he took. Now, how do we want to take? Queen F3 here. That can't be good. He just drops. I guess it doesn't drop. But that shouldn't be good. Right? D3 should be fine, right? D3. And then H4. H4. Yeah, knight's not going home. He's just moving without thinking. Ooh, fishing pole ideas? Not without a knight, it's not. Actually, maybe I shouldn't have taken... Oh, no, yeah, otherwise there's knight h7. I was going to say there's no rush to take, but there was. Queen f3. Queen e7. Rook f8. But still, I like it. And then knight d2. Yeah, the people just don't respect the bird, and then they just play whatever. Yeah, maybe knight c3. Maybe knight c3 here. Oh, but no, but this is still kind of annoying. I'm going to go knight d2. Oh, knight c3 is so tempting, though. That's it, because this is nice. Okay, let's not overthink it, though. Yeah, I got to brush up on the Grob, man. The Grob is dangerous. That's the first thing I said. Like, it's kind of like the bird. You got to respect it. You really do. It's objectively terrible, but it's dangerous. I'm thinking c4 here. C4 has to be good. And if he takes, probably take with, I don't know how I want to take. And I could win a pawn here, but I'm already up material. I might just play e4. I don't need more material. This could be a little bit sensitive, but I've got queen g3. Might need to castle. Queenside castles. No, I can take on f7. Yeah, he's just in a, he just f6 maybe. I don't know. I don't know what I can suggest. Rook f8. Okay, he's doing this because he wants to castle queenside. I'll take it. He's going to castle. And maybe I double up now. Rook f3 rather. He's going to double up. Actually, I could take a g7. I could do that. A queen h4. Okay, queen h4. Things that's getting scary. I don't know if I should give that much play. I shouldn't. Maybe rook f4. Then he doesn't have rook h4. Okay, let's try this. So rook h6 or no, rook h7. Rook h7, then rook a f1. I think. Hang on. That's scary. Okay, here we just go rook f6. Yeah, this should do it. Then we always have king f2. Man. So rook e g8. Rook d g8, sorry. And yeah, let's just go here. Rook h4. And I guess queen g3. Rook gh8. Don't take on f7. I think I'm just taking on g5. He can attack me, but then I just come back. I think I can take here. God, that was so many puzzles. That puzzle streak sucked. Did not enjoy that. Maybe take with the knight. Then I can go here. Wins the king or the queen. Eventually the king. He stops it. Rook g8, queen f4. Knight h5. Rook h7. And I could take here. Maybe not. I could go rook h5 g4 or knight h5 g4 rather. Don't know what the plan is after that though. Maybe I just take here. Take. I'm worried about this though. Because then it's check. If I go here and then g4, then I might be able to have this. Okay, let's go for this. I think. Let's go for this. Yeah, g4, and then maybe I can go here. Wait, no, I can do it now. I can do it now. No, I can't. It's got to be g4. But my rook is getting a little iffy. Okay, so now maybe I'm threatening it. Yeah, now I'm threatening rook e6 now. I should still be able to do it. Okay. Bishop f8. It's a little sensitive. I'll probably take here. Then I'm threatening e6. Okay, tempo move. Oh, he gets in though. I don't want him to get any counterplay. Rook h4, I mean, or queen h4. I don't want queen h4. Tall is short and short is tall. That's true. Yeah, we have check here. This has to be good. And then just take an f7. Or maybe here. No, this has to be good. And then push? No. Then what? Maybe here. Take. B4? No, it's still tricky. Here. Nope. Here. There we go. But then what? Yeah, I guess I can do that, right? Yeah. Here. Here. Takes check. So king b8. I'm taking the queen. Okay. So that was the bird. Kind of a weird account. He's hitting all these peaks. He's 1600 bullet. Okay, so take a look at that from the beginning. How much did I lose on that Grob 7? Ouch. So he just gave me everything I wanted in the bird. So something I'm getting used to is taking on e5 with a pawn. It's so natural to take with the bishop. It's the most natural move. But you often get an attack if you take with the pawn because the knight has to retreat and then you can start attacking. It's kind of like a really good French. But he actually just got his knight trapped because he didn't think, he just moved. And then, well, we're just up a piece. Had he not dropped the knight, I think I was still going to play queen f3. Castles, I don't know. I mean, we're not, like, we're better, but we're not, like, we're not crushing. Maybe queen g4. I don't know. We'll look at it with the engine. Hello, programming archives. Yeah, I just finished doing like 100 puzzles, an hour and a half on Puzzle Streak. So my brain is burned out, which is why I dropped the queen in the Grob. Yeah, so let's take a look at that. And if here, yeah, we just take. Yeah, so f takes was best. So had he gone knight d7. Oh, queen h5 too. Queen h5 makes rook f3 a little bit stronger because we're not blocking it with queen f3. But everything is +1 here. Knight c3, rook f3, rook like everything. Even rook f4, which is weird. Rook f4, queen g4. Wow, instead I played a perfect game, but because he dropped a piece. I'm on the wrong screen. Yeah, queen h5 is the top move. Queen h5. If he castles, which is the best move. So first of all, if g6, queen h6, queen e7, knight c3, queen f4, we have everything we want. And if castles, rook lift, the pawn on e5 just stops everything. And he's got a bad bishop, knight can't do anything. If rook e8, sorry, you can't do that. If g6, queen h6, yeah, what can he do here? Rook f7, oh my god. Rook f7. And then we can just go knight c3. It's insane. Wow. Crazy. Hard to believe you can just play queen h5 and just steamroll. Okay. New game. I'm getting quite tired though. I'd like to make up for that Grob loss, so I need. Okay. Gasloff. Yeah, this is a freak attack. People play it and they think they're so sneaky. They think they're so sneaky. They think rook g1's a novelty. But I've prepared this against this novelty because there's a player who plays this over the board who I've never played against, who like I've never had anybody play this against me, but I prepped against him because I prep against everybody. I like to be prepared for everything, but people play Rook G1. They think it's a novelty. They think, they think it's a fancy pants novelty, but it's not. I know about your Rook G1 freak attack. So the lines I prepared against it, it's just equal. Okay, so F3. I don't remember that. So what do we do about that? Oh man, I'm tired. Oh. Do I have Queen B6 and then E5? He's got Knight F5. So tired. F3 makes sense. It seems to be good. Seems to be good. Ruins my plans of playing against E4. So I might put the knight on H5 if he pushes G4 or G5. I might go here because it's not so easy to get at. I mean, there's F4, I guess, but then I have G6. So I think I can go knight H5. But what am I doing with everything else? Opponent's blinking. Should make a move soon. That would be advised. Yeah, so if I go G6, then there's not knight F5, but he can always just play bishop E3. But if I'm putting the knight on H5, maybe I can go E5. E5, knight F5, G6. He's got knight H6, though. It's an issue. Okay, I'm going to go H6 here. So at least that is not a problem. So maybe I can still go G6. Like E5 and then G6. Knight F5, G6 here. Yeah, so I might have E5, knight F5, G6. Not sure about it, but I'll learn in the future the best response. Knight B3. Maybe I take on E4. Actually, hang on. Maybe I should have played queen b6 last move. Queen b6. No, he might have bishop e3 still. e5, knight f5. Yeah. Yeah, so g6 now, maybe? We go here, he's got bishop e3. So g6. Okay, let's go g6 because it shouldn't harm me too much. And then I could maybe go knight e4. Worth considering. This check doesn't work though. He's got rook g2. It's not quite enough. He's going to pop something in there next. Maybe not. He can't afford that. Okay, we'll go here. Maybe put a rook on c8. I'm happy with the open H file. You kidding me? You kidding me? I love that. Rook h1 might be something. No, wait. You can just take here. I don't know why he did that. I love this. So that doesn't do anything. Oh, it opens up his bishop. Okay, maybe b4 and then knight f4 or something. The knight is very strong there. Yeah, I mean, I would love maybe bishop e7. Don't know about that. Just gonna go f4. Okay, I'm going bishop e7. f4, can I take? Can I take? Can I go knight f4? No. Can I go here and then knight f4? Even that is doubtful. I'm running out of time, though. I'm gonna play it. Desperate. Yeah. I'm pretty sure there's rating deflation going on Lichess, though. I suspected it before, but I'm pretty sure there is. I think everybody has dropped, not just me, and that makes me feel good. Once he castles queenside, I am in big danger. Great danger. Yeah, he's just going to castle next. Okay, I'm threatening here. I'm threatening this, but I can't actually because it's still pinned. So he just castles here, and my position is in grave danger. Queenside castles. Can I take on g5 at least? I don't know. I got to make a move though. He might even be able to take this. He can take and then take on d6 if he wants. Oh, I might have to go after this game. I might have to take the dog out. Whoa. Almost have knight d3. That's a big almost. It's still castle. Should I protect this pawn? This protects 2 pawns. That's a weird move. I can't believe that holds. Like, it's weird. That's just a weird. The knight's holding everything. It's a weird position. Very weird. Very strange. What a weird position. I can't believe it. I'm barely hanging on though. King b1 maybe. Such a weird position. Bishop d3 might not hurt. His bishop's not great. It's a dangerous move because he can double up here. Right. I decided to go for the risk, take the risk. This might force the trade. Just want to get the queen off. Rook b8. The tides are turning. You might need to run for it. Check. Good night, Nebula Orion. Ooh. Check. I should have. Why did I do it that way? What a swindle! Holy crapola! What a swindle! Swindle of the century. Not century. Swindle of the week. Crazy. I was in trouble in the opening. I didn't know what to do after f3. He didn't take my counterplay seriously. Oh man, that was crazy. Crazy comeback. Crazy comeback. Thank you, Abanoob. So, yeah, this freak attack was f3. I don't know. I didn't know what to do. I know other lines like g5. I think we're just taking on e4. Knight d5. I think we're just trading, or might still take on e4. I need to know what to do against f3. It must not be great, otherwise I should know what to do against it. I played h6 because I know that you can also play h6 instead of b5. So it seemed reasonable. I still didn't know what to do, so I just made some moves. And I don't think g5. I don't think g5 was good here though from him, because my knight's happy on h5. And yeah, sacked a pawn was b4 because I wanted access to f4. And yeah, my position was not great here, but I think he might have instigated too many trades. I tried to trade queens. I don't think he should have let me take on a2. I don't know if he didn't see it or he thought he could just ignore it. Fortunately, I had some tactics here. And yeah, wow. Let's look at that with the engine. Somebody ran it already. Yeah, that's kind of what it felt like. Now, I'm curious about his f3 move. Yeah, there's so many moves that I can play here. So f3, yeah, there's h6, there's e5, there's anything. Okay, I don't like that it's, you could play anything though. I don't like that. I like it sharper. E5 was best. And then g6 was best. I played this perfectly. Here it wants bishop e7 though. Bishop e7. Why? Oh, g5 was the best move. Maybe this is why. Because it's a bishop on e7, he can't play g5. But I like g5. This is equal. It doesn't like bishop e7 now because of what he played, bishop e3. Instead, it wants b4. So I had like all the right ideas. Sack the pawn and then queen b6. Oh, queen b6 is nasty. Okay, so there's a tactic there. I played it the next move. Oh, maybe that's, yeah, and we don't have queen b6 anymore. So it's adjusting knight c5 or bishop takes d5. I didn't see the point of this. Yeah, here white's just better. Yeah, annoying opening. So this was actually not good now, this b4, but I had to try something. This was a mistake. I had Well, this was good still. Yeah, so he shouldn't have taken, apparently. Hard not to take, though. It's very natural to take. Yeah, 95 was good. Taking was good. It's preferring king f8. It wants to fin kettle the king. It's scary. Or rook b8. But I was down to 2 minutes here. Doesn't like rook c8 either. It wants to play other moves. This was a blunder, apparently. Yeah, he's just giving up too many. He's just trading too much. It wants rook h1. Let's just say I move the king. Then queen a7 and be annoying like this. a6 is under attack. The knight can come in. It's not super simple, though. The position's pretty complicated. Yeah, now I'm equal. And then this was a blunder. Yeah, just allowing queen takes a2. Again, I don't know if he saw it. I think he did see it because he thought for a long time here. Or 20 seconds, 25 seconds. I think he might have just thought he had enough play down here, but maybe he didn't see the queen b3. He might have just missed queen b3. But even without queen b3, I have too much play here. Too much play. Rook b8 is apparently strong. Same idea. You can take on b3. Yeah. Yeah. I had fastest was queen b1. And then, I missed this fork. That would have been faster. But this was winning. And I missed mate in 1. I missed mate in 1. Yeah. Wait. Oh, yeah. Okay, guys, you know what? I'm going to end it there. I'm tired. I'm burned out, and it's past midnight. Thanks for watching. I'll be back tomorrow for sure. Don't know what else to say. Go to bed, everybody.